You and your brother are coming to Cape Town with us.
Why?
You know why.
All you ever care about is work.
So I have to ask you, what is it like yesterday? I was at the screening and witnessed like people clapping and cheering and laughing, and then it just played like gangbusters. And you guys came in and did the Q&A. I don't know how much you knew about how well it played. Were you aware?
We weren't. I wasn't there for the screening in particular, but we were there for the premiere, of course. And I watched it with my family, my best friends, and everybody else that was in the space. And yeah, we were able to get a glimpse of how it reacted and how well it did, and the clapping at things that I didn't even think they was gonna clap at. I was like, oh, they like that part, okay. So we did get a glimpse of it, and it was really dope to see, and very reassuring as an actor. Yeah.
Oh, I can only imagine. I have to ask you, this is probably the most important question. Do you feel like between The Woman King and now G20, this has all been building for Viola to fight John Wick?
Oh. Low key.
My money's on Viola. My money's on yeah.
The way she preps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the way she shoots a gun. I'm with that.
Yeah, I would not bet against her, although Keanu is John Wick. I mean, he is a pretty badass.
But I will say, so is Viola.
Yes.
Again,
that would be a great battle to see, though.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
I will say, yeah.
To the end, yeah.
To the end. It should be just like a film that's just that all the way through.
I'm bringing it up to wish it into existence.
Yeah,
Yes.
all right, I'm with that. I'm with that.
See it.
Yeah, but I actually I'm being serious. Like, I love Viola and the way, what her presence on screen. And for all three of you, what is it actually like working with someone like that, and what she brings as an actor? And how much are you sort of, when you're not in a scene with her, watching her to be like, what can I crib? How is she doing this that I can use for my own acting in the future?
All of it. She brings everything that you need, want, desire, and more as an actor, as an artist to the stage, to the theater, to the small screen, to all of that. You know, just being a fan of Viola's and just watching her work over the years, and then to, you know, be handpicked by her to be in her film is something otherworldly to me, to be able to sit back and watch greatness, you know, the way that she brings it, and to bounce off of her in those scenes, in that greatness. So it was a beautiful thing to watch and to be a part of.
Yeah. She just brought so much like depth to each scene. I didn't have too many scenes with her, but the scene I did have with her, I mean, she kind of like gave me my performance in a sense. Like, she gave me like so much to work off of. It was great.
How can you not work off of what she brings?
Exactly.
You know,
yeah.
It's just amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, exactly that. That was the ultimate thing for me, especially towards the end. And I think pretty much overall the whole film, because of course the core of it is a mother-daughter relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to portray that with an amazing talent like Miss Viola is just something that only I could ever dream of. So, yeah.
I'm curious, what do you think would surprise people to learn about like making a film like this with action and humor, and like what goes on behind the scenes, or what it's like to make something like this?
Yeah.
I would say, well, I didn't like have too many actions, but when I did go to the gym just to like work out, I saw everybody training jiu-jitsu, working on like different stuff, training their body just to like stay prepared. So it's more than just like the acting part of it. They actually have to get physically ready for these roles, and it's not easy. It's a lot. Recovery. Yeah.
You're talking about physically. It's really, honestly too, I would say for me, I had to really work on myself mentally and staying in it, staying consistent, being able to remember the points and the notes that I had within and for my character. Because what you see, we probably have done thousands and thousands of times over and over again, making sure it was perfected in the way that Patricia wanted, and No, it definitely just takes a lot of work. It's just a lot of work and a lot of doing it over and over again and making sure you're staying in it and giving your 100% for each take that you do. So for me, I think that was probably the most daring thing that a lot of people wouldn't expect to see.
It's not as easy as people would think it would be. I'm glad that Marsai, talked about the mental aspect of it, of just being conscious of to stay in the moment.
Yeah.
Of this character in these scenes, but and Chris, the physical part of it is, and it's not just the training that a lot of us went through. You think about what an action film, the toll it takes on the body, the toll it takes on the mind, and it's not just a physical thing; it's also a nutritional thing.
Yeah.
Just our crew, our stunt crew, just the way they took care of us, prepared meals, and all of that. A lot goes into being that person on that poster and being these faces of these characters in the screen for something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny because I tried telling people, like, I've been on sets and it's just not, people think it's like this glamorous thing.
Yeah.
In actuality, it's far from it.
Oh, definitely.
No, definitely not.
Far from it.
And you sacrifice so much. You're like, we filmed in Cape Town to where we were away from our families, we were away from our friends, away from our normal daily routines, and we had to mentally stay in it. And I think that is the most, the wildest part of it all. But when you see everybody enjoy the film and being able to take the message and continue to move forward with their life, knowing that like this film is there and they can tell their friends about it, it's very much worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing real fast because I'm out of time. When you saw the shooting schedule in front of you, what day did you have circled in terms of I can't wait to film this?
The helicopter. Now, because that was at the very end. So I woke up every day thinking like, all right, we getting close to that helicopter scene.
Oh, because you wanted it to be over?
No, well, because like I didn't know what it was gonna be like.
Oh, okay.
That was one of the I would read the script, and that was one of the most daring scenes for me to be like, oh, I'm working with Miss Viola, but now I'm holding on for dear life, going band for band, head to head on something. For me, that was one that I was looking forward to the most, to seeing how that was gonna play out.
I had two. Mine. Go on, Chris. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, for me it was probably just the rockets scene, shooting that was super cool. Yeah.
Now, two for me. Day one, just to get it started.
Yeah.
And to be a part of that, and the day that I had my fight scene. Just to make sure that I was like, okay, I want to do this right. I want to be seen. In a way that I've never been seen before, and I wanted to look real and authentic. So, yeah, I was looking for those 2 days.
On that note, I got to go. I'm just going to say congrats. I'm confident it's going to be a big hit for you guys in Prime Video.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.